Alright, if y'all can hear that, sounds like the old heavy Chevy here has an exhaust leak. So we got to take care of our tow rigs. I'm going to swing by the old Discount Quality Exhaust here, see what they say. Well, boys, we got a problem. We stopped by the old Quality Exhaust and Brakes here and have learned that the old tow rig here has a cracked manifold. So we're going to call up our favorite race car driver slash auto mechanic, Johnny Porterfield, and see what he thinks about the whole thing. All right, I spoke to Johnny. He said to bring the truck down. AutoZone had a manifold in stock, so here we are.
Few moments later.
Brand new. She's all fixed up. So if you've got an older Chevy, you will know that when you try to fix one thing, it usually sets off a chain reaction of other things that get broken and don't work. So that's what happened here. We got the manifold replaced and the truck ran way worse. So this sets off the events of trying to diagnose what's wrong with this truck. Once the manifold was replaced, the truck had an awful misfire and loss of power. So naturally we started with plugs and wires and it totally did not work. So we've been having some trouble out of the old tow rig lately. She's had her a new shackle, a new spring hanger, new plugs and wires. We had a cracked exhaust manifold, which has since been replaced, and it's still running awful. So I have a set of coils from ZZP Performance because I can't afford MSDs. So we're going to try those out and see how it goes. So I got one side plugged in here and started the truck. Sounds great, sounds healthy. Hopefully it'll work. But this is the type of things I deal with while working on things. My extension just rolled way down there. So now I get to unhook my battery and take it clear out to get my extension out so I can finish this job. Newsflash, that didn't work either. After a lot of internet research and a lot of YouTube how-to videos, I learned that these trucks have an issue with overfueling on some of the injectors. So the symptoms matched my truck exactly, so I was pretty confident that that was going to work. All right, so we've replaced the plugs, we've replaced the wires, we've replaced the coils, and it didn't work. The truck's still running terrible. You'd start it, it idle okay for a while, and then it starts running bad again. So after a lot of research, I have looked into an injector issue that these engines have of overfueling on certain cylinders, and it causes a misfire. So our misfires were on 4, 6, and 8 cylinders, and I got 3 new injectors for those cylinders, and I'm gonna put them in and pray to God that this fixes this engine. Got my fuel rail pulled off, all the injectors are pulled, so we'll get the new ones plugged in and we'll see what happens. So I pulled the injectors on those 3 cylinders, 4, 6, and 8, and replaced them, and it did not work. So after much frustration, I was put in contact with a fellow who's an expert in LS engines. He told us that there's a ground wire that controls the ECM that grounds to the block, and if that wire becomes damaged or malfunctions, that it'll overwet the cylinders on the right side of the block and basically cause a misfire. So I ghetto fashioned some wires and jumped that ground wire to the firewall, and it seems to have taken care of the problem. She's no powerhouse, but she should pull the old limo down the road now. All right, enough boring stuff. Y'all need to see Cody's new vest.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hey y'all, I'm out here to visit Cody, the vest enthusiast, and he's a little down in his leg. He's been in the hospital, but he's home, he's feeling better. And I brought him his t-shirt that I've had at my house for several months, and I feel terrible. But we sent Cody's future sister-in-law the logo, and she made him this. He hasn't seen it yet. I'm gonna go reveal it to him. There you go, cripple.
This is nice though.
You should put it on.
She said she was having problems, like every time she tried to get the side by side on there, it would like disform, like get disformed and
I've
stuff.
heard that.
Oh, this is gonna be such a nice riding vest.
That is awesome.
I mean, I'm
I
gonna
love
have to
it.
put something in the name tag areas because they're a little where I cut them off.
Yeah.
They're a little bland.
Now we gotta fix Cody's side by side because it's broke down, so he can go ride in his vest.
Yeah, we don't know what's wrong with it. It's been broke down pretty much since I bought it.
It might be real broke. We'll have to go look at it. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. I know this one's a little slow paced. Cody's been a little down lately. If you guys could give him some well wishes, you might want to jump on the group. Cody Holly is awesome. It's got like 8 members now. To everyone who ordered t-shirts, thank you. We really appreciate it. Those were mailed out yesterday. It is vacation season, so it's been tough to get content out to you guys. We appreciate you being patient with us. If you guys have ideas of what you want us to do in the videos, just comment below. If there's certain things you like, let us know. If there's things you don't like, let us know. A lot of people have been commenting on the YouTube videos, wanting to go riding with us, and I think that's great. I think the plan is we're going to host a ride, so we can ride wherever you guys want. Whatever the most popular area is, we'll just go there. We like to go to Sanderson. We ride Ivy, Hatfield, McCoy's, but some guys don't have their passes. So comment below where you guys want to ride, and we'll put it together as an event, and then we'll try to make it happen. Thanks, guys.